Welcome to Pop Oracle. I'm Gina Genesis. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for watching. Keep on keeping on. We are fighters here. This is for the Earth Angels, for the music lovers. I am extremely clairaudient. Like there's a jukebox in my head, and it's a lot of fun. This is just a kind of a stream of consciousness channel, an empowerment activation channel, just somewhere where we can hang out, somewhere where we can share our love of communicating with the other side, figuring out what our spirit teams want us to know, what it is that we need to remember. What do we need to know? What do we need to remember? Yeah, that's the question I always ask the cards. So that's what we're going to ask today. What do we need to know? What do we need to remember? I'll be shuffling the Mean Girls movie tarot, the Barbie Oracle at the end, and in between, we're going to squeeze in the What's the Christmas Craze? All right, anything you need to know is in the description box. Let's go ahead and get it started. Let's get into the shuffle, is what I used to say. So if you're here, more than likely you have survived some form of emotional manipulation, is what we're going to say, okay? Which is really just a fancy word of saying you got taken advantage of, you got, you know, somebody pulled the wool over your eyes, and maybe you're still healing. So am I. So that's why you're probably here, because this channel is extremely cloaked, okay? It's extremely cloaked. It's not monetized. It is just been sitting in the back of the algorithm. But I'm glad you're here. If you want to hit like, if you want to subscribe, thank you so much. Basically, thank you for watching, because it's been tough out here. There's a bee in here that's just like buzzing around. I get followed by bees. I don't know if you do. Maybe the letter B resonates with you. Five of Flames is coming out on the table. Okay, so that's the overall energy. A lot of competition. We've been dealing with just bullies, manipulators, bad vibes, bad juju, competition. Just, yeah, sucks. Energy sucks. But let's see what the book says, because it is Mean Girls. I mean, what does the Oracle of the Mean Girls say? The Five of Flames. It says, it seems like you've been acting really stuck up ever since you switched to short fielder. And Dawn agrees. This card presents a competition and battle of the egos. You may feel that you know best, but this card reminds us that everyone has a voice and deserves to be heard. Conflict and disagreement can arise within a team or a group, and you may be feeling the secondhand pettiness. Try to remove yourself emotionally and resolve these tensions, because you have to pitch tomorrow. Yeah, that's the scene at the end of the movie when they're all like letting it all out and letting it go, and the trust falls and all of that. So yeah, competition. Okay, so someone here, if you're here, it's because you've been experiencing manipulative energy, bullying, bad vibes. Okay, that's where it's at. So let's see, let's shuffle What's the Christmas Craze and see what else we can pick up. Maybe there's some advice in here. Can we get some advice? Hello? Thank you. Hopefully. Let's see. Gifts, talent, and presentation. Gifts, talent, and presentation. Christmas Cole. Oh, the gift of guilt, shame, and misfortune. No shit, Spirit. Tell me something we don't know. Tell us something we don't know. Oh my gosh. 6:22 on the timer in case that number resonates. Under pressure, heated and about to crack. Because I'm about to break. Let's see, the couples, romantic interest, duo, married couple. So these are partnerships here. Okay, these are people that are close to us, putting us under pressure, guilting and shaming, again, the manipulative energy. But what's the gifts and talents? Okay, you know what? All right, Spirit, I see where you're going. So I don't necessarily agree with this message, but I am but a vessel right now. And Spirit is bringing through that these gifts of misfortune, these little pieces of coal, these little pieces of shit that we get in life are gifts. Even though they don't feel like it, that guilt, the shame, when you can get past it, if you can get past it, what comes on the other side, that's confirmation. That light just went out. What comes on the other side of you getting past that guilt and shame, it's the empowerment that nobody can ever manipulate you ever again. And that is a narcissist's worst nightmare. A karmic's worst nightmare is you discovering that you held the power the whole time. Because as long as you can stay balanced, and that's why air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra is coming through, is because this is, when I see this card, this is spiritual attack, this is mental attack. This is where they get you. If the darkness can infiltrate with negativity, and I'm not saying demons or any of that, I'm saying because everybody has it in us. We're all possessed. We're all possessed. Oh, Alice in Wonderland's coming through. We're all mad here. Yes. Look into the psychology of Alice in Wonderland, because it says a lot more about, you know, society and how it really is all in our heads. You know, we're just programmed. Ooh, you hold the key, you hold the power. And I'm hearing, I've got the power. That's fucking, I mean, I know it doesn't feel that way, but Spirit's right. It is all a gift. And a song wanting to come through is a song called Miracle. It's performed by Joey McIntyre, but it's written by a guy named Sean Thomas. And in the song, it says, go make another mistake. It just might lead to a miracle. So they're not really mistakes. They're leading you to your miracle. And the miracle is discovering the twin within. It's not about a soulmate. It's not about a twin flame. When you discover that you are your best friend, you are the twin within, it's amazing. Like for me, I have finally discovered the twin within. And I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I am so good. Now, if the universe brings in someone for me, well, then great. You know, now I know who I am, where I didn't know that before. I thought I did, but yeah, whenever you've had a near death experience, or you end up in these really manipulative situations where you're fighting, and it feels like you're fighting for your life, you're fighting for your rights, you're fighting for your peace, you're fighting for freedom, all of that. When you get in those situations, it really does make you wake up. Are you going to choose yourself, or are you going to keep choosing the other person? And choosing myself has pissed off a lot of people. Has it gotten scary? Yes. And speaking about it and being public about it, it sucks. You know, I never wanted to be public about any of this. I held on to a lot of guilt and shame, but I've released myself. I've forgiven myself. And I really, I'm rising beyond their reach. And I pray the same thing for every single one of my enemies, for every, not even enemies, for every single soul on this planet, for us to forgive ourselves, to release ourselves, and to rise, you know, because we are one and together we'll rise. If we could all do this collectively, wow. I mean, wow. That's all I have to say. Because just thinking about that's like the little mind blown emoji. If you made it this far, and if you can, put the little mind blown emoji in the chat box. That would be amazing. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking or subscribing. And yeah, I'm sending you lots of love, blessings. I do infuse a lot of blessings onto this set. And yeah, I'm a Reiki II healer. But if you don't believe in Reiki, I'm just sending you love and light. Okay, that's all that matters. Let's get a Barbie. Barbie, hot skating Barbie and Midge. I do remember Rollerblade Barbie. This was like 92-ish, between 90 92-ish, somewhere around there. Now this one comes out when it's talking about partnership. Okay, so this is getting together with friends and doing things to have fun. Okay, partnerships, soul family. Yeah, that's what spirit wants to pop out on. Go enjoy time with friends as well. Okay, let's go ahead and pop out of this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, your energies can always change your possibilities. Hasta luego. Until next time. Bye.